There are, number one, you have to know that by next Friday, not this Friday, not tomorrow, next Friday, the grade book closes. Now, that being said, the second part of that is that means next week, there is no resubmissions. Or retakes allowed. Why? Because next week, what am I doing? Finishing all grading. All grading will be done by Friday of next week, obviously, because I have to actually decide where I'm going to make the marks, what am I going to excuse, if I'm going to excuse anything, what's going on, tally all the points. There's a lot of work for me to do for 140 students. So this next week, as I told you from the beginning of class, beginning of school, this following week, there is no more resubmissions. That means, that turns into, that the consequence of that is that Saturday is at 12 p.m. is the last chance for any late work or retakes / resubmissions. Someone asked me, well, can I come in on Saturday and get the work I'm missing? I said, yeah, but Saturday's the last day you can turn in, so you come in Saturday 8 o'clock in the morning, get it, and sit down and do it, or you can do what I've been begging you to do all year. So come in during third block, get whatever you need, do whatever you need, get it done during advisory, and submit it online. So I don't know what else to say, except what I've been saying repeatedly all quarter long. So that takes care of the late work and missing work, but then I want to make sure that we are clear on any on all this testing that's occurring. So 3, there is a retake of the last exam on Saturday. Now, that being said, that is the latest you can start that test, the latest start time is 10:30. And the reason 10:30 a.m. is the latest you can start it is because we have to be out of here by 12 and I have to grade it, right? So it'll be multiple choice. There will be an essay component. The essay component, I'll take home the grade. But 10:30 a.m. is the latest I can do it, and it fit the time span that we're allowed to be in the building. We have to be out by 12, which means at 11:50, we're out the door. Also, on Saturday, let me just go on to the next thing. So that's the retake. And by the way, you can take the multiple choice and essay, can both be taken during that time span. All right, so 4, I will be here. My hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Actually, that's not good. Say 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. I'll be here till 12, but you don't come in here at 11:45, 11:50 thinking that we're going to get anything done, right? 11:30 is the latest reasonable time you can plan on being here and actually have a conversation with me, try to get something done. Remember, there's 140 kids. I don't know how many kids are going to show up on Saturday. when they all show up, they all want to retake this test, and they want this, they want that. You know how kids get, right? You guys interrupt each other, you interrupt me, you try to get what you need, and you kind of ignore what's going on. So there will be one at a time, there will be a line, one at a time, we'll get everybody taken care of. So again, that means that there has to be a time limit, and we're gonna end, take the last time, the latest you can get here and try to get anything done is 11:30 in the morning. I think that's reasonable. That still gives us about a half an hour, and remember, you get here 11:30 and there's 5 people ahead of you, then if we don't have enough time to deal with your issue, we don't have time to deal with that issue. Does that make sense? So also remember, you do have advisory this week. That means advisory today. Well, actually today, right? Because today's Thursday. Tomorrow is formal Friday meeting, so we don't have advisory tomorrow. So it only leaves you with advisory today, and then Saturday school to wrap up whatever it is you need. Please resubmit anything except for quizzes and or set up an appointment to retake the test on Saturday. I don't have a sign-in. If we need to make a sign-in, I'll have to check with Ms. Simpson, but you can just come in. There'll be a sign-in here I don't have an electronic sign-in, I should say. You come in, there'll be a sign-in, you sign in, you sign out. Please remember, you're not going to be in the hallway. There is no dress code, but please be reasonable in how you dress. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Right, gentlemen? Be reasonable how you dress, and don't spend your time in the hallway playing around. That's not going to be allowed. All right, so just come in, do what you got to do, relax, eat your food. You're allowed to take breaks, but not hang out. No, this is not a social time, right? It's not a rec center. You want to go to the rec center, go to the rec center. We're here to catch up and get this work done. All right, do I have any questions about any of this? Is there anything that's confusing about any of this? Do we all feel it's fair? Okay. So I think that at this point, I'm going to stop this recording so that I can send this out. It's only 7 minutes long, and I'll send it to your parents and you, so that everybody gets the same message.